Going over to the business blunder of the day of McDonald's E. coli outbreak dings the stock about 5%, which, yes, is not good because, again, that adds up in the aggregate quite a bit. Now, it looks like McDonald's, overall, they've been doing pretty good this year, believe it or not. But, yeah, that ding hurt quite a bit. Pulling up the old stock ticker here. Granted, not financial advice. By the time this video is rendered and uploaded, the stock price will change because the stock market does. The stock market does. Currently trading for $299.12 per share. Now, let's look at this graph here. Last week it was, doing around $316 per share, pretty steady, and crash. Looked like the bottomed out at $285.40 per share. Current market cap, geez Louise, $214.41 billion. Dividend yield of 2.37%. Which, yeah, they actually, it looks like it was a 52-week high prior to that, $317.90 per share. Granted, overall, throughout the year, still up 17%. Usually long term, 5 years, it's up 53%. And of all time, of course, ridiculously great. It's up 10,042%, which, yep, hindsight's always 2020 when it comes to investing, which is why I don't give financial advice on the show. Because, yep, who knows what might ding the stock. And looks like, yeah, having an E. coli outbreak, that's not great. This comes to us thanks to the OG search engine, Yahoo, in this case, finance, in which they say, quote, McDonald's operates stock sinks after the CDC reports E. coli outbreak linked to the quarter pounder, which I still can't believe people pay for fast food these days. How much, the prices got so comically expensive. To me, it's just lost all value in terms of, fast food used to be fast, convenient, and cheap. A little redundant with a couple of those, but now, it's actually more expensive than eating at a sit-down place in many instances. And shoot, just buy your own food and make it at home. You'll save so much money. It's healthier for you. I don't think I've been to McDonald's since George W. was in office, or actually prior to that. I think I was in middle school. It's been a couple decades. But, yeah, I'm not too surprised it's going to stock went down a little bit. Now, specifically, this is credit to Alexandra Cannell, who's right over there. It says, quote, McDonald's stock fell around 5% after the CDC said that they have been linked to an E. coli outbreak, with most illnesses being in Colorado and Nebraska. Yeah, the reason I'm glad to live in this great state, or some would argue the great country of TXS. Now, that being said, the distribution chain, who knows how many other states are going to be affected, because it might be just around the corner. Here you can look at looks like they have a little map here right there. Now, they say the company stock sank as much as 10% in extended trading before it went back up a little bit. CDC said, quote, this is a fast-moving outbreak investigation. Most people sick are reporting to eating the quarter pounder hamburgers from McDonald's, and investigators are working quickly to confirm the food ingredient that is specifically contaminated. I say, quote, the CDC said McDonald's has stopped serving using fresh slivered onions and quarter pounder beef patties in certain states while the source of the illness is confirmed. So this is a little heartbreaking. Oh, this is very unfortunate because someone has actually passed away from this business blunder or this issue. So they say one person has died from the outbreak, the agency said, and 10 hospitalizations has been reported across 10 states. The internal memo at McDonald's shared on its website noted that the chief supply chain officer of North America, Cesar Pina, said the company is, quote, taking swift and decisive action, and noted that the initial findings from the investigation indicate that a subset of illnesses may be linked to slivered onions used in the quarter pounder and sourced by a single supplier that serves 3 distribution centers. The company said, quote, as a result, and in line with our food and safety protocols, all local restaurants have been instructed to remove this product from their supply, and we have paused distribution of all slivered onions on the impacted area. Now, they noted that McDonald's would temporarily remove the menu from restaurants in the impacted areas, included Colorado, Kansas, Utah, Wyoming, as well as portions of Idaho, Iowa, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Now, they did note that all the other items at those stores are also still on the menu if you want to eat there. Now, they have an analyst at BTIG saying, quote, while the incident appears to be more contained than others we have seen in the industry, the expansion or investigation or sustained publicity is what the higher potential on weight customer traffic. Which, yeah, and that's rough. Not great news for McDonald's, which, again, they're already they had some sales boosts thanks to the collaboration with Coca-Cola to get that $5 promo or the $5 meal, which isn't realistic because that could only exist because of subsidies from the marketing departments at some of their collaborator friends like Coca-Cola. So you really, it's a really great deal for the consumer, but it's not long-term business sustainable unless they make some drastic changes to their supply chain and their manufacturing or rather the assembly process. But yeah, it's very unfortunate someone actually passed away. Obviously, don't go to these McDonald's anytime soon. I would say just play it safe. I gotta say, McDonald's, not keep your standards high, and certainly Ray Kroc is rolling in his grave with all the issues they've had lately. But yeah, gotta say, I mean, just ramp up the quality assurance even more. That's letting this slip through is terrible. Obviously, someone's life's been lost. Gotta say, McDonald's, this outbreak and this issue with their supply chain is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.